Hello. Yep. Sorry. Get. Okay. I think that's right. Hi. So I decided that I would like to share a video with you guys. I don't know where I should. Um, I'm looking at me, but then it looks strange because it looks like I'm totally looking over there. So I'm gonna stare at this little dot, and hopefully that makes it feel like I'm actually looking at you. So I am on my third day of going on the is it pronounced keto keto diet. So I just wanted to share this. Now I'm not completely full keto yet. I'm sort of transitioning into that purely because I had heaps of fruit left at home, and I didn't want it to go to waste because it was organic fruit, and as you know, organic isn't cheap. So I'm just sort of eating that still, but I'm only eating like maybe one piece every other day. But that's all I'm doing. I've otherwise cut out all other sugar. And I've cut out all grains, so it gives me a chance to ease into it as well. So I worked out sort of how many calories I should be having a day for my weight loss that I want to do, and I've gone into a moderate calorie deficit, so I think it's like 18% of what's actually recommended for me. So I'm having 103 calories a day, and that actually works out perfect into either 2 meals or 2 meals and a snack. So yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about that and how I've been feeling with being on that that certain calorie deficit and how it's working for me. So I think it's not enough for me, purely because I'm still breastfeeding, and I think I need to up it. So I'm gonna up it 100 calories a day just to see how that goes. Yesterday also, now I'm into my third day of both intermittent fasting and the keto diet. So yeah, my third day. This morning I really struggled with the fasting, but I pushed through, and I don't know how good that actually is because I felt starving for a good sort of couple of hours, to the point where I'd usually break my fast about 11:30, and um, I didn't until 12 have my lunch. I did have a coffee to try help, but that didn't help. Um, so yeah, I don't know how good that is actually for the body when you go into that starving mode and end up getting the shakes. I imagine that's probably really not good. And it's probably a little bit to do with insulin resistance. So that was hard, and I think some of the reason for that was one, I mean, it's third day, my body's adjusting. Two, I did a workout this morning. Three, I went to bed quite late. I didn't have a very good sleep last night. My daughter had a few nightmares, and she woke up for a few feeds during the night. So there was probably all that extra milk producing happening. And what else can I add to that? I got up earlier than usual. I was up at 6:30 this morning, and yeah, like I said, I went and done a workout. And also yesterday I had way too much protein, and I didn't have enough fat, so that could probably contribute to it as well. I didn't have those other fats in my body, in my from my meal, to digest and to help move into that intermittent fasting. So it's all lessons to be learned. So like I said, I am going to up my calories by 100 a day, just purely for breastfeeding purposes. Um, and I'll make sure that they're in the right portions for carbs, protein, and fat, so that I am having enough fats I need, and that I'm not having as too much protein. My carbs have been spot on, so that's great. They've been I'm meant to have 25 grams a day, and I've been sitting between 20 and 24.5 for the last 3 days, so that's really great. I've downloaded this great app. It's called um, Stupid Simple Keto calculator. So you pick what foods you have, and it has three little lines up at the top, which tell you that it minuses those calories into the three groups: the fat, the protein, and the carbs. So that's really great. It tells you if you're having too much of something or not enough of something else. So at the moment I've just got the free version, so it is limited with what foods in it. You can scan barcodes though. You can add foods, or you can request foods to be added if you have the full version, and the full version is $16.99. So I'm going to purchase that next pay, and I think that will help because there was quite a few foods on there that they didn't have, so I just did what I could to compromise that. For example, I have a keto bread, so it is made out of almond flour and coconut flour, and I think it's got a little bit of tapioca in it, and a wee bit of just some sort of gelling agents, but they're not bad ones at all, so that's good. That's what I like about it. It doesn't have any bad shit in it, and it's got eggs in it, so it's dairy free, which is great because I am dairy free. So anyway, they didn't have that, so I just had to like sort of just add in a bit of coconut flour and a bit of a little bit of almond flour. So that probably wasn't too perfect, but yeah, like I said, the full version will probably help with all that stuff. There'll be extra stuff, and I can definitely add stuff. What else can I talk about? So yeah, I'm 3 days in, and I've already actually lost 1.5 kilos. Another thing I've noticed is that I seem to urinate more frequently, which is quite interesting because I don't drink anymore, and I actually think I need to up my fluid, especially with breastfeeding and with exercising now, and yeah, I think I need to up that. So because obviously when you urinate more, you lose more of electrolytes in your body. You lose potassium, you lose magnesium. So I've been using a magnesium oil on my skin every day, and I've also been drinking bone broth and using Himalayan salts just to up my potassium, and I've been eating pumpkin seeds to up my zinc, so that yeah, I'm not losing too much of that from my system. What else can I say? I love this diet. The food is fantastic. I don't have to follow recipes because I can just put everything into the calculator, and I can make up my own recipes. So I've been adding chili, a little bit of chili flakes or cayenne pepper to all of my meals, which I totally believe is just really great. It's a thermogenic, and it kicks the fat burning into process even more, which is cool. And I've been using MCT oil as well, which is really high in fats, and just great for your heart and your skin and your organs. And also really great for energy and kicking in your weight loss. Um, so I've actually had a cold, so I want to say how I'm feeling on this new diet that I've started during having this cold. How I'm feeling. I've been sick for a week and a half now with sinusitis, and I actually find that the chili that I've been taking has really been helping to help clear my passageways. I've noticed I'm not coughing as much as well, and I also just think that the increased vitamin C and the increased fats and products and prebiotics have been a bonus. As well. I've also noticed I've been sleeping so much better as well, which is really great. So, do I recommend this diet for anyone to go on, for breastfeeding mums to go on? Yes, I do, but I do think that go with how you feel. If you are feeling hungry, and you're in some sort of deficit calorie intake, then and you're still feeling hungry, then just bugger it. If you need to have some extra calories, just work it out. Just add 50 or 100 calories for a few days and see if that's filling you up more. And if it's not, if you're still feeling quite hungry, then maybe increase to um, 200. Or if you're recommended if it's recommended for you to have 1800, then maybe just stay at 1800, and then each week just drop 50 or 100 until you're like, okay, yeah, I can, that feels like a good place to be. So yeah, I'm gonna try with just adding the 100, like I said, and if I'm still feeling hungry, then I may definitely look at going to maybe 1600 or 1800. Um, and then you're slowly decreasing week by week by 50 to 100 calories. Yeah, so that's all. Just wanted to share that for other people's intake, and yeah, I'll do these videos week to week to let you know how I'm going, and if you've got any comments or any um, questions or anything you want me to share in a video, yeah, just write them down in the comments. Um, and yeah, I think that's all for today. Sorry, it's a bit fuzzy in here. I have, the room is dark. I've just put my daughter down to sleep, and I'm gonna have a little nana nap as well. Thanks. Bye. Though I don't know how to stop this. I'm new to this.